Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. Now, last time, we finally cleared out the right part of this huge dungeon. We got a few nice items of it. And now, it is time to go to the final part. Alright, let's try again. It's time to go to the final part of this dungeon. Now you might say, well, how does this actually work? Like, these are stairwells, there's blackness in between. Well, just remind you, this is not reality. This is not how things work out in reality, so things can be different, and will be different nonetheless. Anyway, time to do a small spell sequencer on Yarn as well, to get 2 magic missiles in it. Why, you might ask? And I will tell you, well, it's gonna be a surprise! Oh yeah. Anyway, opening the door. And there's Chieftain Digdag that we saw before. And he says, well, he's gonna make them proud. Now, Digdag, an orc, another orc. And here is Tazark. Now you might think, well, I've never heard that name before. And maybe you haven't, because he is from Baldur's Gate 1, who fights at the sides of Saravok, your brother. Well, your dead brother. But basically he supports him. My throat hurts, damn it. Alright, basically he supports him and fights with him at his side in the last and final battle. And you presume him dead. Obviously, he's not. So, Tazark is here, fighting with them. Tazark, weren't you at my battle with Saravok beneath Baldur's Gate? Aren't you dead? Well, that question is actually pretty stupid, because he's standing right there, but we're gonna ask it anyway. Yeah, I guess his new master might be smarter. I see. Okay, well... Oh, this orc got it. Right on the head. Digdag shouldn't be a huge problem. Gonna shoot with them on Tazark already. So we can deal a little bit of damage here. And then we're gonna take down the big guy. Oh, that orc's actually near death, but it's not yet dead yet, so... How about now? Much better. Oh, he's feared! No way for out this time, my friend, because this time we're gonna slash you into pieces. Well then, let's see what they actually have in store for us. And with that I mean on their bodies. This is Digdag, and this is Tazark's. Now this doesn't seem like especially good loot, and I would tend to agree with that. There's a full plate mail +1, aye, but I mean Keldon has his armor, and he already has one like that, so it's not a big deal. This is Delver's plate mail +2, which gives him an armor class of 1 and a special saving throw bonus of 2 against spells. Right, a little bit of a problem here because we are carrying too much stuff. And this is a 2-handed weapon +2.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Gonna heal Keldon up. Then, gonna go and collect all these little wonderful things that are in the cupboards over here. And I was hoping I might get another spell sequencer, because Aerie doesn't have one yet. Let's see, do we have anyone who can take some potions? You can, and you can, And that should be that. Now we want Eri to learn this though, so I might rely on reloading. Lovely. She did though on her first attempt. Well done. I want this minor spell sequence in here, definitely. And then I'm gonna loot all what's on the table here. And now kids, you don't have to eat what's on the table this time, because that's not tasting well. At least unless you're someone who likes to eat wood. I'm not, I can tell you that much. Now this door is locked. And we can't open it either. This key is for the sewers. However, you might think, well, for which sewers might this key be? Well, I can tell you that when you remember the place where we first took a step down into the sewers in Athkatla, there was a second one there, a second door, which we couldn't yet enter. And you might think right, if you think this key might be for that door. And I can tell you, well, you will not be disappointed by that assumption. Now, oh, too bad. This is already in your spellbook. Same, and you can learn it there. I think Eri might be able to identify this one. We really need to clean out this inventory pretty soon. Now I do want to rest though, because I want to make Eri possible to like use her spell sequencer. So we can be sure that everyone has 2 magic missiles on backup. And then we're gonna rest again, because I want everyone to have their spells available for the next round, when we fight. Like now. Right! Now before we leave this place, we're gonna talk to Tar. Yep. So we can't open this door just yet, because we don't have a key for it. However, we can go up here, which is basically the only way we can go up. And we shall do so. Now I'm only going forward with Draconia.
Yes, very well.
And you will be surprised, by the way, who our enemy really is. This is his helper Conster. Now, if we take a step forward, we shall see who Firkraag really is.
Welcome.
Oh look! He's a dragon! Ah! Oh, wonderful.
I tire of it.
Monster! Well, that's not even an acceleration, because that's true. Monster! Why have you done this to me? Why try to ruin my reputation?
For my amusement, for my curiosity.
Wow, he sounds bored.
For my memory of transgressions long since past. All of this spurred me on, but I grew bored with you.
And so do we with you, actually. So, what are you speaking of? Explain.
Very well, an in-depth response. Your fathers are my interest. Your lineage crosses the mortal and spiritual, and both concern me.
Fathers? I only have one father, and that's basically Ball. So you better be wary about me.
Garren raised you.
Well, he raised me, but he was not my father.
They are subtle when I wish it. Garren was as much your father as anyone.
I see.
He was also an adventurer in his day, and crossed my path long ago. Him and his heart are friends. I bear the scars of that meeting.
Well, hopefully for you.
He is beyond my revenge, being dead as he is.
Oh,
Himself
really?
settled for the next best thing. I can torment his spirit by destroying you. Wherever he is seething.
All of this over a grudge with a dead man? Are you mad? Well, I would say since he drew us to this place and then killed a lot of people, or made us kill a lot of people, and let us kill orcs, trolls, golems, his whole army basically. I would say, yeah, mad about covers it, but that cannot be the whole of it. Such an old debt must seem hollow, at least for a dragon. Indeed I am. I'm not one to study. Areniko's already got his hands pretty much on that topic, and then, well, he didn't see the end of his research. He's not dead, but at least he's like somewhere else. Oh. Well. What do you know of Arenicus? That's also something that I would like to know. Oh. Okay. No. I cannot leave without Garren's child. You know this. His suffering has never ended. You took his lands. Oh my. I will save the child in return for you in the future, Firkraag. I swear it. Anyway, Conster is going to teleport himself to where Tar is right now. So we better hurry to, like, get back. I'm gonna pause already on the loading screen, so he has no time of doing anything. Now, what you want to approach this fight is actually pretty simple. Just storm in with everyone and kill him. That would be one idea. However, he's going to cast, like, stone skin and protection from magical weapons, so you will need Keldon in order to really do this properly. Oh, always the diplomat. Could we not talk about this? Oh, there's nothing to discuss, alright. Let's see if we can hit him once before he activates his protection spells. Guess not. Contingency, might have spelled it, alright. How about this? Bing! Oh look! Oh damn! I wanted to say like he has no protection, but he's invisible at that too. Come on, Keldon, hurry! There we go. Now the problem is he can't cast anything, and he wanted to cast something spell magic damage thingy up, so he couldn't finish what he was starting. This is the key that will enable me to rescue Firkraag's child. And with Firkraag's child, I mean Garren's. And he goes. Wonderful. Now, you might think, well, we are not going to go back. And you would be correct in that assumption, because we're not going to. Now, I believe I can actually save in here, so I'm just going to bring my party up and save. And I'm just going to go a little bit further, and as far as I know he only starts attacking you if you are going to talk to him, so we're not going to do that just yet. How far are we away from him? That should be alright, I think. Now, how many spell magics do we have? 2. Okay. Right. We're going to go with luck first. It's only her though. It's still good enough. You're gonna cast this. And then you're gonna cast that on you. Just to be sure that she's protected. Then you don't have stone skin. That's not so good. But it's alright. You cast this on everyone. You cast haste. And then I believe we're actually more or less done with this part. Now we're gonna save here. Now the battle for Firkraag is actually pretty simple as well. You just have to know, I believe you can cast 2 spells on him before he goes hostile.
Just ask, and I'll be
So
glad to be of assistance.
I'm gonna position my melee fighters around here first.
And my life, if need be.
And then I'm gonna position Jan over here. Jan, come on, go over there.
You need some
And Aerie here. Now Firkraag has a fire breath, so you should be careful with this. A little bit at least. Now he doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have lower? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, fine. Then Aerie it is. Might be good to give Jan that minor spell resistance at some
Can I be
point.
of most use?
Okay, now Nalia starts casting because she's very fast with this.
I'll help however I can.
Let's just hope she gets that spell off. Okay, now he's attacking me. And Jan is going to cast Greater Malison.
Am I needed?
He casts Fire Resistance, Dragon Fear, Remove Magic. Well, he did, like, push us back now, but that's alright.
What can I do?
Greater Malison.
In
And you run away, please.
done.
Oh, damn it. Well, oh, yeah, just Greater Malison. Okay, that's okay. But I believe he's attacking Jan, so... Well, that was a little bit too much damage for him, I suppose. But we're not done yet. Even if Jan is dead, doesn't mean the fight is about to end.
I'm ready.
Now we are going to cast our magic missiles. It should give a good amount of damage already.
Always willing to
And Alia's going to go over here. Hold person, save. That's good. That is very good. Well, Eric couldn't basically die through any physical attacks in the next few minutes anyway. Would be nice if we could hit him though.
just ask.
Gonna do this
With you.
just to get her back a little bit. I don't think we actually did already hit him at all up to this point. Kelton could use this one actually for starters. Does this give him increased hit percentages? No. Not sure if that's useful then. No, I think we're gonna leave it at that.
You will fall yet.
How can I be of most use?
Injured. That sounds good in my ears.
How can I help?
Now you might think, why aren't we using the normal single missiles yet? Oh, Draconia, watch out! Oh, dang it. Well, that was one death. But that was to be expected. I mean, he's a dragon after all. We didn't have enough problem with the Shadow Dragon on the other hand, but the Shadow Dragon is not Firkraag.
I stand high, as you wish.
How can I help?
Right, this time around, we're going to place all the mages down here. Because that means they can get knocked... Well, actually, can get knocked back a lot. But...
Am I needed?
4, 5, 6... I want to make sure that they're spread out a little bit. Not as much, but still so that they can run away if they need to. Now, Greater Malison is going to be the first spell. And this one's going to go on with him as well. Right, attack him.
This is a lot more
I don't want to cast any kind of damaging spells unless I have them lowered by like at least 80%. That's an important factor in this case. Well, he does cast Stone Skin, so basically he makes himself invulnerable for a few casts of spells. Right. Now this should possibly take him by surprise and get him down a little bit. Now, he didn't touch us just yet.
You need something?
I think this is going much better than the first attempt.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
He's held. That is like not good at all. Let's see if we can do this here. Oh boy, he knocks us all. Uh-oh. This is not good. Right, we're gonna run... Well, not gonna run everyone away, but we'll run at least Airy away.
How can I help?
Because he's attacking her right now. Okay, where's Keldon? Keldon? Oh, he's down there. Okay. That could be a bad thing. Oh no, I don't want to use that. Mel's Acider. He's still injured.
What can I do?
Right. Magic Missile. Magic
Am I
Missile.
needed?
Magic Missile.
Strike you down.
And
You sound
more Magic Missiles. Badly injured. Nice.
Let me help.
what? Is there a griffin about?
Right. What else do we have? How about
A lot
this?
more exciting than any circus.
And you're gonna cast that. Right, gonna make him... Ooh. Well, Keldon is dead. But he's near death anyway, so... It is time we shall use our spell sequences right now. So we make sure that he dies. Now.
I can hear you just.
There he goes! And we've got a few glitches here, but that's okay.
Of course.
Oh my god, that looks actually weird. Now, I believe I can get him
Try.
out of his problematic situation by casting the spell Magic.
If not brevity.
There we go. Now, since Animan is back,
Helping others.
he is... Or is that Airy, actually? Or does have that? What the... Did I not equip any kind of rezzing spell? I did not. Right. Then we're gonna sleep on the corpse of the dragon. And we're gonna res Animan now, Keldon now. I could have used the magical staff to res him, but I'm not going to do that. I want to save that for situations where I really need it.
Stand amongst the righteous.
Right, I'm gonna heal him up.
Helping others and doing good things.
Good thing is, Keldon's equipment is not really that much. I mean, he's just have a cloak, a few things here and there, but nothing special that really needs to be equipped. Like a multitude of things. Like it just needs a few armor things, his weapons, and that's it. Mages, on the other hand, have lots more stuff, especially because they're normally my mules carrying stuff around. Righto. Now, you might think, why did we actually do this and kill him? Well, first off, there is not this cloak. This cloak is absolutely, completely worthless. And I don't need those stones either, so they're going to yarn. But this sword over here is a two-handed sword. Now this one is the Carsomere +5, which does the following. 50% magic resistance, dispel magic twice a day, +5 damage to chaotic evil opponents in addition to other bonuses, and dispels magic whenever the sword strikes an opponent. Also does 1d12 of damage +5 and has a Thacker bonus of +5 as well. And also a speed factor of 5, which is basically very, very quickly compared to like maybe a one-handed long sword, which has a speed factor of 3. Or compared to, for example, this one has a speed factor of 6, and this one, for example, has a speed factor of 8. So basically this thing is like extremely faster. However, you see that it's red on my inventory because it can only be used by paladins. Luckily, we do have one in the group that can carry it. Thank you, Kelden. You are going to be now a necessity. Besides, 50% magic resistance is like really, really, really good. No matter what. Also, of course, we now have red dragon scales. And these shall play a vital role coming up soon. Because this time around, we actually have enough money to forge things out of it. Now, Tar is still here. Yes. No problem. Now, we're gonna leave this dungeon as quickly as we got into it. Because first off, Garren is waiting for any news on his child. And secondly, we now have enough gear and enough money to finally forge our first items at Cromwell, the Dwarven Smith in Athkatla. Also, we are now done, once we deliver this quest, with the overworld map of Baldur's Gate 2 for the moment. So there's no additional territories that I want to go to right now, or can go to right now, that are worth to visit. So the only thing that we have available still to us is one quest in Athkatla that we haven't yet basically finished. We were in the territory before where we could go to and possibly talk to that person, but we didn't just yet. Whoa, what the? Hobgoblins? Oh, really? Okay. I guess you're the shaman, so we're gonna go on you first. I suppose we can spare a few seconds of our time, because that's the time you're going to live. This battle shall be glorious. A glorious death. Because they have absolutely no chance of beating us. And they also don't have a lot of stuff on them. But that's to be expected. I mean, that's just hobgoblins, right?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Now, this is done. How about stashing these in here? That in there, and there. And some arrows that we don't need at all. No, no, you're not going over there. We are going to go out of this place right now. I'm just going to deliver his child back to the cabin, or rather tell him about it. The man named Garren. Not sure what this is, but probably just a little bit of a blood stain. Nothing to worry about. A goblin? Really? Goblins? Alright. Very well. Good thing is, we have so many attacks now that they basically die in one slash. Or not, because Nalia only did 6 damage to it. Wow. There we go. Thank you, Eri, for putting Nalia out of her misery. Because not one-hitting a goblin with whatever weapon she now has is a little bit embarrassing. That's my thought process. I mean, at level 11 or 12, if you cannot one-shot a goblin, then you pretty much don't know how to shoot a goblin. Oh, where is everyone? Oh, whoa, and more goblins, and the Untold actually damage from them as well. There we go.
Hurt you if I have to.
Right. It's not a huge amount of stuff that they have. They have a little bit of gold here and there. It's probably not worth to actually search them, but you know what. It's alright.
Tell me all about it.
A little bit of gold on him. Whoa! I think we nearly killed it under Earth. And there's something here that we can collect. A little bit of gold. Nothing major.
Whatever you want.
Now, we should be able to enter the cabin this time around. Because there should be no more surprises. He says and then pops a keg up here. That would be nice. And completely counterintuitive. Now, Garren, your child is back. You are happy. I am happy.
My heart is free.
Yes.
I have you to thank.
No problem. 44,000. I like it. You're welcome. I shall take my leave from you now. Bing! And a few level ups as well. I like it.
I am ready to act.
Yeah, of course.
Now we can travel out here. We're going right back to the docks district. Oh no, actually the slums, because we want to get some ingredients for the smithing first. Right,
If that's what
we're here. We're just gonna go into the inn. A quick peek inside. Getting our ingredients ready.
You must gather your party before venturing.
And also, of course, selling stuff, which is very important at this point. Because our inventory is like filled up with loot and garbage.
just not to.
Now what we need right now is the lithium ore. No, actually we don't need the lithium ore just yet. I'm being stupid. You, back there. We don't need that just yet. No, I said you stay in there. I think we actually don't need anything from that right now, because we can't forge anything out of it. We have the Ankak, we have got the scales, and I think Animan has the other scales, right? Yeah, okay, that's gonna go to you. That's gonna go to you. And the rest of it is gonna stay in your inventory for now. I don't believe we have anything else to sell.
For honor
Or store.
and glory.
No, not you. You. And we're gonna put the Cromfea scroll right in there. Now we're gonna go to Bernard and sell our stuff.
I stand ready.
But first,
Where can I be of most
we
use?
shall be doing the spell sequences again.
Help however I can.
That's her done. Oh, she already has one. Ah, well. Doesn't matter. She didn't get to cast her one. Kelden is up for leveling. Can't upgrade these. However, we can upgrade that. And Draconia is up for leveling up. Lots of saving. Wow, lots of saving throws. I like that.
Just ask.
And now, we shall go talk to Bernard.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Gonna rest first.
Might I be able
Whoa.
to draw you away from the others for
Okay.
as they prepare to sleep? I have something to speak to you of, and 'tis for your ears only.
I'll go with you, Animan, so long as there's no funny business. Very well, I should go with you. I think this should be a level proposal, it seems, so just gonna go with it. Wow. I just have a question. Did they do that like way back exactly like this? I mean, I understand the nature of it, but I'm not sure if I would say it the same way. But alright, we'll go with it. You're not a poor knight, you've got achieved a lot of stuff. Well, since we are going to like at least want to continue the storyline in that sense of fashion, and well, since they're opposite sexes, obviously, we're gonna go with it, I think. That's, at least, when I thought about, like, if I should continue a relationship or not, in a video game, I'm always thinking about, well, would they fit together? Do they share the same goal? Are they, like, maybe even having the same dream or something like that? And since Anomen really is, at least after his knighthood and stuff like that, and his problems with his sister and his father, and so on, I really feel that he has the same goal, and he's maybe even not pure in his heart that he may or should have been joining the Order, but he has bettered himself. He now has a different goal than before, and I personally feel that these two would actually match quite fine. You're not being too forward, Anomen. Wish to be with you as well. Well, that was easy.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Alright, let's sell our things here. We don't need all these spells. Completely worthless. Anyway, I think I am going to sell the rest of the stuff in the next video, because we're already quite far in. I don't want to make this too long, so I'm probably going to sell this off screen, and when we come back, folks, we are going to go to Cromwell and forge some stuff. So I will see you there next time.